what's up, you guys? And for those of you that don't know, my name is Raine 11. It feels good to be back. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, why did you start off with this series? You know, this is probably one of the newest series. On every single series that I'm doing, and the new ones that I'll be starting, I'm going to be doing sort of the same thing, where I'm going to explain to everybody who is new that, you know, I had another channel, and this is what we worked on prior. Because I'm starting every episode number at episode 1. It doesn't really bother me that I'm not doing that, so I'm just letting everybody know formally. In this episode, I sort of want to cover a few different things and explain more of my thoughts, reads and like give feedback to a few comments, because I was very happy with the response and very upset that somebody watched my video and the response that basically, like, I'm organizing this UHC. And somebody that I invited to the UHC, who was a bigger YouTuber, finally got my email, read my email, and then went to go check out my channel. And the first thing he saw was this video, and it was very depressing because, like, he now has this impression of me that I don't want. You know, like, that's not the kind of impression I want to have on him. And there's nothing really I can do about that. While I talk, we're just gonna be fixing up the village just a little bit. I think we're just gonna do like this main street. It's in pretty poor condition. We're gonna get like our path laid down, and I want to discuss a few things and say thank you and stuff like that. I really would like to say thank you because the response to everything has just been very intense. In less than 24 hours, we gained 100 subscribers, which, to me, that's a pretty big deal because that's not what I thought I was gonna get. In retrospect, it's very humbling. I honestly thought that maybe 30 to 50 people would subscribe to the new channel. So the fact that I saw, you know, 116 is what it's at right now as I'm recording this. It's pretty insane, and I just want to say thank you. Like, it's not going unnoticed, if that makes sense. It has changed a lot. It's changed a lot. The other reason is why I'm starting off with this series. I'm starting off with Raine's Adventures because it has some sentimental meaning. I actually started my old channel off with Raine's Adventures, or technically it wasn't necessarily Raine's Adventures, but it's close. I was around the time that I started Raine's Adventures, and so I felt like it was only fitting to reboot the channel and start off with the same series again. So I'm very into that kind of like sentimental stuff and like the symbolism behind stuff. I'm very into that kind of stuff, so it's only fitting, I guess, that I incorporate it into the channel. I want to clear up a few things and reiterate a few things because I don't want everybody's impression to be like, I feel like the video explained and the way the video I made it seem was that I only cared about the subs, right, and the numbers, and that's not it. If you know me, I really take pride in myself, and I really try hard not to talk at all about subscribers and numbers. I actually get really annoyed with my own members because they will tweet like once a day, like, "Oh, yesterday's video didn't do so well," and I know that you don't care about that kind of stuff, right? It only when it gets like really on my mind or really it's really stressing me out is when I start talking about it, and the poet, who's the one that commented, just so happened to see that side of me, and it was very depressing, and I'm still very, like, I guess, sad about it, and there's nothing really I can do, so I guess time to or move on, you know. So I'm not worried about the numbers, right? I do YouTube because I like making content, and I like fueling my ego, if that makes sense. Like, my ego consists of, you know, getting appreciation. Why? It's because I really don't get appreciation in my real life. I feel like I'm always picked last, if that makes sense. Like, I'm never really thought of first, you know, when there's a social gathering and stuff. I don't really think anybody would really question why I wasn't there, if that makes sense. And that's why I started doing YouTube, is because the people that subscribe to me, you do care, you know, and it makes me feel good about myself. It fuels my ego. And if my ego isn't getting filled, clearly I'm not going to be having very much fun. So the fun for me in YouTube comes out of seeing my work appreciated. Some people do it solely because they like editing videos. I personally enjoy editing videos, but not as much as a lot of my friends do. The whole process isn't really what I like. I just like feeling, I like getting appreciated for something that I do, you know, it's like when you get an A on a homework assignment, you know, you work really hard for this, on this homework assignment, you get it back and you get an A. It's that appreciation. It's like, man, I worked my butt off for this. I tried very hard to do this, and it all worked out. It all paid off. And that's the kind of feeling that I get when I make YouTube videos. I get that, man, I put in so much effort. I put in all this time and effort, and it paid off. And basically, I wasn't feeling that anymore on the older channel. I wasn't feeling that, you know, sense of accomplishment, right? I felt like every single time I tried to do something, it wasn't getting appreciated. And my theory is the reason why I wasn't getting appreciated is because everybody wasn't subscribed to me for the right reasons. I felt like a lot of the people that were subbed to me were subbed to me only for the sole purpose of trying to join my SMP. And if you'll notice in like the descriptions and on my Twitter bio, if you checked it out, that nowhere now does it say Raine11 is the owner. You can infer it, but for the most part, it doesn't say that. I don't want to be classed as the owner of World anymore. I'm very proud of it, but it's gotten to the point where it's interrupting my other stuff because I've been doing this for so long. World SMP is not the only thing I can do, and so I really want to stress that in the new channel. Maybe this isn't the best block choice because we're gonna have cobble on cobble. We're gonna work out like the different house designs, but this is like, you know what I'm talking about. I usually do the same sort of style. But yeah, I don't want to be classed as that guy anymore. It just was becoming too much to handle and very annoying, for lack of a better term. Like, I was just sort of annoyed, and it's very annoying when I just get random people who I've never even met. They say, hey, my name is so-and-so, and I have 113 subscribers, I'm 13 years old, here's my channel, I was wondering if I could join the World SMP. That's so annoying, and if I could act like a normal, like, real life Raine and tell them off, I would. I'm not a nice person, in my opinion. Like, I'm nice if I need to be, right? And those kind of situations, I don't really... It's very annoying, and I want to just lash out and let it all out. But you can't, because that would be really rude, and I would probably get some angry people. But that's like that's the thing I have to deal with on a weekly basis. Almost by every other day, I have to deal with somebody just randomly messaging me, don't even know who it is, and they're asking to join the SMP that I've made. And I guess that's a compliment, right? Because so many people want to join, you know, your group. That means you're doing a good job, right? And I can see that as the flip side of it. But at the same time, there's nowhere on the internet that says that we're accepting anybody, right? Nowhere does it say that. And so I don't, and also these people that are sort of asking, I don't feel like we're better than them, but at the same time, like, I feel like I hold the group to a certain standard, and the people that always ask are never up to that standard, right? Like, if somebody with 10K and legit 10K, like legit, like they worked hard and they're, you know, they get a good support, or even like 2K, right? I never have anybody with 2K. There's a freaking squid down there. Never have anybody with 2K ever asked to join the server, and I don't understand why. I guess like maybe just because, I don't know, another issue on its own. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's never somebody who I feel is up to our standards, for lack of a better term, which is weird. And now it's contradicting, because now personally I'm not at the standards, I guess, and the standards also don't go off by sub count too. But most of the people that are at that level, they're not producing high quality content. Some kid asked me the other day, and he was recording videos off of his phone. Like, he was recording his screen using his phone, and that's just like a slap in the face. It's like, here's all your hard work and everything that you tried to build up. Hi, I would like to join. Do you even think that you should be allowed to? Like, are you looking at everybody else in the server? And it's just very annoying. Okay, end rant about stuff like kind of that. I really want to try to be an entertainer, right? I'm a different type of entertainer, and I found this out as I've progressed on YouTube. Like, I am not the entertainer that, you know, I'm not. Hey, what's up, guys? And for those of you that don't know, my name is Raine, and welcome back. I don't speak fast. I can't do that. I can't be energetic for you all the time. So that's sort of what you like to see and that kind of stuff. Not that type of. I'm the type of guy that likes to wake up on Saturday morning at 6 a.m., get a cup of coffee, and come and play some Minecraft and just chill. Right? I'm very chill, monotone, and I create the content that I like to enjoy, right? If I enjoy the content, I feel like everybody else will enjoy it. Or I hope that a lot of people in an audience finds it and they enjoy it. So the type of content that I like to watch is very laid back and you know, very monotone, very, you know, let's just chill, let's just hang out. I like to talk about some life stuff. I feel like a lot of my fan base is younger than me or my age, and I feel like I've experienced a few things that I feel like I'm a gazer. Like, I feel like I watch what goes on, and so I know what happens just based off observation, not necessarily first-hand experience. Like, if you want to know what it is, what it feels like to be, like, you know, intoxicated, cannot tell you like that. I could tell you what you look like just because I've seen my friends like act like that, and I could tell you, you know, how to, you know, be safe. I don't live a very lavish lifestyle. Like, I'm not very rambunctious, and I don't party or anything. I've been to 2 parties in my entire life. The first one didn't even have alcohol. The second one did, and it was busted 3 times. I don't necessarily recommend it if you are just wanting to fit in and stuff like that. It was not a very good experience in terms of... I was very scared. Let's just say that for lack of a better term. I was very nervous and very scared. So I'm thinking about this having, like, a town square. I think this could be a good town square. I just got a message on like OBS high encoding, so hopefully everything's good. I apologize if stuff was like lag. I'm just sort of going off right now. I mean, please no. And when I say like I'm monotone, does that mean I'm always gonna be monotone? Of course not. Like, if you watch my Hardcore Survival Island series, like I just play. You know, I just play games. I don't put on a persona. I don't have, you know, an act. It's not, nothing here is fake. It's all just me. It's just a different variation. I feel like I have different egos or alter egos. Like I have my different personalities that are known like on the YouTube side or the Twitter side, like Madman11 and Businessman11, stuff like that. My personas, as I would call them, I guess. And I like messing with those. But in terms of like, I'm not, I guess, fake. You know, I'm not. When I record, my dad once told me that when you record or when you try to entertain someone, you should be a more amplified version of yourself, right? Like, it should be you, but it should be you times 0.5, and that is the person that should be on video. That's not me. I'm not me times 0.5 when I record. I'm essentially me times 0.10. Maybe I stretch the truth a little bit. Like there, you know, like it's just weird. It's weird, and if I could give you all the math and stuff like that, you would see. But I read your comments. Now I want to start talking about your comments. I'm sorry. I'm so happy to be back. I haven't recorded a video, like a serious video, in like 3 days, and so I'm very excited to record, and I'm very excited to just post it. Like, I just want to post content now, which is what I wasn't feeling on the older channel, which is... This is the reason why I restarted. Oh, you see now. I don't like this farm here. I'm going to destroy this whole thing. This isn't a good one to have here. Comments. You guys left a lot of amazing comments. The video itself got 40 likes, and it's at 140 views, which means like 100 people didn't really like enjoy it, I guess. The support was insane. I was almost in tears watching the sub ticker last night. I stayed up till 11 p.m. just watching, you know. I had a dream that I got botted, and I checked my phone in the morning, and I was very relieved. But I had a dream that I got botted back to 1K, and just a bunch of other stuff. It was a weird dream. And so that happened. But I read your comments, and I'm still reading it. I don't know if I'm going to answer all of them. I'm going to answer like the few of them. But that's why I'm making this sort of video, this LP. You guys want to see, a lot of you want to see some other games, which I'm very excited about too. I'm most definitely up to playing some more games, but not on a weekly basis, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want every week to be, like, it won't be series, right? Like, maybe it'll be like a Rocket League video here. Let's just go get all of our bones. I feel like we have a lot where we can waste them. Like, it won't be like a weekly Rocket League series or a weekly Skyrim series or stuff like that. It'll just be like whenever I'm feeling it, or, you know, maybe once a month and stuff like that. Every other week, we'll do something like that. I'll still be posting daily. I take pride in the fact that I post daily because I feel like it's very hard to do nowadays. Is that... Whoa, hey! Chill, that was mine. These beetroots take a while to blow me out. This freaking guy. Stop. Okay, yeah, this is not going to work. He's just... You a farmer? You're a shepherd. I thought only farmers farm stuff. Taking my stuff. But yeah, so some Rocket League. Look at this guy. Just freaking... I just broke these. Knock it off, guy. These are mine. So Rocket League. Some of you guys said more vlogs. I would love to do the vlogs, but my life isn't interesting. My life isn't that interesting. Maybe like during the summer we can do some vlogs, because during the summer I'll have a lot more time, and maybe like I can do stuff. And they wouldn't be like daily vlogs. It would be like maybe like every 2 weeks or once a month. I mean, I already do necessarily like once a month vlogs, but maybe like legit like this is what we did this month. And I don't know. I still plan on doing the monthly updates. I don't want those to go anywhere because I really enjoy those. Someone said CTM maps might be doable. I'm not gonna say no. Like custom maps in general, I'm not gonna really be opposed to those. I feel like those would be really cool. I've been seriously considering a modded survival series. The saddest part is that I want to do so much. Like I'm just so motivated right now. I want to make so many different types of videos, and I want to make so many videos. And the fact is I can't. Like I just can't post 2 videos a day. I can't post. Doing these series right now is hard. So we'll do a poll. This weekend, I'll upload like a video sort of talking specifically about new series and stuff like that. We'll put up a poll, and we'll see what you guys want to see. If it comes out to the point where we're doing Willis and P like once a week, or we're doing Raine's Survival once a week, and we're not doing Hardcore Island at all, and we're replacing it, that's fine. You know, I want to upload what you guys want to see and what I want to create, right? Everything that you guys mentioned is something that I want to do. Not necessarily like nobody really said anything like, you know, like do like Happy Wheels and stuff like that. That's something that I didn't want to do, if that makes sense. So I'm glad that we're on the same page. You need to move! What are you looking at me for? Get out of here. How did I even right click you? Move, move, move. Move. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to like this all being flat, but it has to be, you know. And this guy get turned down. What are you doing here? That's freaking insane. But yeah, just all in all, I think what's today, Friday? So Saturday I'm gonna post like an official like welcome to the channel. Let's get some series knocked down to see what you guys want to see. Personally, if it was up to me, I would just like to keep the same series. Maybe limit some of them, maybe not do them as often, but I would really like to keep the ones that we're doing. Let me know down in the comments. Like I said, guys, there's really nothing really changed. You may have seen that the thumbnail style sort of changed up a bit, and maybe some other like minor things, but in terms of quality and the type of content I'm making, it's not changing. I'm just changing the URL that I'm making content on. I'm still the same person, just a different URL. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. # new channel in the comments if you watched to the very end. It means a lot to me. And we'll see you guys next episode. I can't wait to see what the future holds. Bye!